Watch till the end so you don't miss anything. Dolphins are among the smartest of all animals. They have a complex language that humans don't understand, and can mimic human speech. Dolphins seem to be one of the only creatures other than humans that exhibit mirror self-recognition, the ability to recognize oneself in a mirror. They are curious, playful, and very social creatures who engage in many activities not related to eating, such as swimming together, touching one another, and even playing. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. This enables them to be aware of their surroundings even when sleeping or resting on the surface of the water. Dolphins are fast and agile swimmers. They are able to leap high out of the water and often jump above the water surface several times before diving back in. If someone tells you they're sweating like a pig, you might want to point out to them, if you're that sort of person, that if they were being biologically accurate, that would mean they were not sweating at all. Swine are born without sweat glands, so when they need to cool off, their only option tends to be to find a cool puddle of mud in which they can roll around. The pig's lack of sweat glands is, in fact, a problem for all swine. If you have to have that bacon sandwich on your desk, it may be time to start looking for a new job. Even the pig's famous snout isn't as good at sniffing out food as it seems. A surprised pig will run full tilt into a wall before it makes any allowance for the new information its nose has just provided. The most famous example of pig ignorance is the animal's failure to avoid being eaten. Pigs are omnivores, and they will eat anything if they're hungry enough, including people. The same stubbornness that makes them such ferocious little omnivores can also make them easy prey for predators. It turns out that pigs aren't very smart about keeping themselves safe. That's true even when their safety is really important to them, like when they're in an airplane and the plane is going down. They don't know what to do, and they don't seem to care. And when you're talking about animals that weigh more than 600 pounds at maturity, that kind of lack of concern for one's own personal safety can be a big problem. The most common cause of power outages has nothing to do with the grid. Squirrels and other small animals account for 38% of all outages, and they're not eating their way through the wiring. Typically, a squirrel will chew through a wire leading to an outdoor transformer, which then explodes. A flying piece of metal can hit another wire, setting off a chain reaction that takes out several nearby substations. But squirrels are not the only problem. Inverter failures, when the devices that convert direct current to alternating current malfunction, are responsible for 23% of power outages. Lightning strikes cause 8%. And unfortunately, this is a growing category as people install rooftop solar panels. Those panels have started to trigger surges in the grid that can lead to outages, so the next time the lights go out, it's probably not malware or a cyber attack or aliens or even greedy corporations that you should blame first. It's probably some industrious rodents. Cotton candy is spun from a machine. The candy emerges as a fine, sticky, white floss. This is then dipped in a sugary syrup and served for consumption. This treat was created by two dentists and a confectioner. William Morrison invented the first cotton candy machine in 1897 and introduced it at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. Morrison's machine was too large to be practical, so he abandoned the idea and went on to invent an electric dental drill. A year later, John C. Wharton introduced his own machine at the same World's Fair. This one was smaller and more practical. Wharton's machine produced cotton candy but was expensive to manufacture. He failed to make money off of it. The treat became popular when another dentist invented a better machine 5 years later in 1921. Joseph Lascaux took inspiration from Morrison's design but engineered his to produce cotton candy more cheaply than Wharton's had done. Lascaux called his creation cotton candy after seeing how it resembled traditional cotton balls in shape and texture. Cotton candy making machines are now common at fairs, carnivals, restaurants, and grocery stores around the world. Who would have thought a dentist helped invent it? Thanks for watching. Let me know about your favorite fact by commenting below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the video for more content.